What's going on, YouTube? So just want to give a little informative video of the RC hobby and people looking to get into this particular boat and a little bit about this boat. You know, I see a lot of videos on it, everybody running it, doing what it does, top speeds and everything else, but I figured, you know, I'm always searching, YouTube University, doing my research on forums and everything like that for a lot of this hobby, as we all know, us big hobbyists that are into all this, cars, boats, etc. But really nobody goes in depth about what you should do, what you should look for, and what are some options when you get these products. So, you know, I figure I shed a little light for everybody out there who's interested in picking this boat up or wants to get into the RC boating and what they should look for. So, a little base on it. But anyway, Sonicwake 36 Pro boat, 4S, 6S capable boat. Now, a little bit people don't know about this boat. It has a self-righting feature, which anyone that's looking into it kind of knows. That makes it primarily why they picked this up is due to the self-righting, which is awesome in an RC boat. We never had this before. You know, you always had your fishing pole with a tennis ball, sending it out there, or you have a tugboat, or you make some noodles with PCP piping and send it out another boat to go retrieve your flipped over boat. But now these boats are coming where they have the flood chambers that fill up and get into the water, which therefore flip it over once it fills the flood chamber right there on the side and flips it over. So nice feature. Main reason why people get this boat, main reason why I got this boat, and I owned a couple boats and have a couple boats as well, but nothing that really has this feature. But a little in depth I want to get into about it. So if you're interested in getting this and you want to run it stock, no modifications, just throw it in, have fun, okay, cool. You're going to be good to go. Besides just watching out for your temperatures and your heat, that's all you really got to worry about. But the littlest and the simplest setup that most people do that think it doesn't cause a lot of issues, prop upgrades. Once you go bigger prop, more pitch, etc., you're going to run into a lot of heat issues. And us boaters know that these things make a lot of heat on these electronics. In the boat world, heat has always been the biggest concern in the RC boating community. It's just something we always got to watch for, something we always got to check and keep on top of, or we're going to keep on burning things down, smoking things down, etc. It is what it is, but we watch out for it and we build to our likings and so forth. But just want to give you in depth what I got done to this guy. So, like a lot of people say when they run the boat, oh look, stock. This thing's completely stock. Yup, did nothing. I hit 60 miles an hour and it's completely stock. Can you believe it? Yeah, I don't know if I believe him. Anyways, as you can see, not stock at all. So, quick thing that I want to get into to show you guys that I did to this boat. After I smoked the ESC, which was a 120 amp dynamite Horizon Hobby setup, 1900 kV, 3674 motor that was in this thing. Sold that, got rid of the motor, smoked the ESC, went about 3, maybe 4 laps. And granted, yeah, I put a prop on, Das Boat of Chris Hoffman. Been going through him for years. You ever need a prop for your boats, RC boats, he's the man to do it. Balance, sharpen, great props out of Long Island, New York. I'm a New York local myself, so it's always good to keep it within the states and within the region and country, etc. You know, support your own, support your local hobby shops and everything else. So it's always a plus. But yeah, as you can see, upgraded ESC. Did the OSC 150 amp, Offshore's Electric. Great site, great guys over there. I believe Scott and the other guy over there that run the place, been doing this for years. Great guys, or guy, not sure how it is now. Been in and out of it for years now. Always have great products. Anything you need for upgrading your boats, even upgraded boats, are great to look out for. So check them out, offshoreelectrics.com. But yeah, as you can see, it's a 150 amp OSE, which is also a rebranded ESC, as people may know, which is a fly color. And I believe, I'm not sure positive, but is it Hobby King or something, or Hobby Wing? I'm not sure. There's maybe 3 or 4 off-branded, which is the same ESC essentially. And this is the 150 amp motor I put in this is a 4074. So I put the 40 in it. It's 1800 kV that I have in it now, opposed to the 1900. And I run 6S constantly. High discharge rate. Light both 75C higher. OSC, as you can see, the flex shafts are sitting in there. OSC upgraded flex shaft. They do a great job on all their flex shafts for RTR boats or any type of boats, really. Stock prop, because I've been going through a whole bunch of different props, trying to see a setup, less heat, and waiting on one right now from Chris. Most likely a 3-blade 1614 prop, or 1416, I'm not sure. No, 1614 3-blade prop. I'm gonna be putting on this and give it a whirl and see what it does. But as of right now, the prop 445 I got in here, too much heat. You know, you do your 2 passes and pretty much bring it in before you have any heat issues. So want something consistent running, not too crazy. I just want to have fun with it. I'm not looking to do speed passes. I've done that, been there, done that. I'm all good for that. I just want something I can throw in the water and get about pretty much is what I can get before I hit LVC. So, also upgraded servo, as you can see. LW20, which is by Power HD. Because I think the stock ones are like 9 kg opposed to this one, which is 20 kg. So, and it's so worth it. eBay, $25 or less, depending on where you get it from. Why not? Throw it in there, bolts right in. Everything simple as all can be. Also, OSC is cool because even when you get the fly colors, it'll come with a capacitor bank. So this has another 4 capacitor bank roped in for it. Take a little more spike to the ESC, which is cool. Also, obviously, what I got done, dual rudder pickup, Boat Biz, check him out, Australian-based guy. Got a great site. Always been into the boating community. He's got a lot of awesome stuff for a lot of boats on there, and does a awesome job on all his products. Highly recommended. But nice dual water pickup for the cooling. So you know, obviously independent for the motor, independent for the ESC out, coming out for the line. And also Boat Biz, adjustable trim tabs. And anyone that has this boat knows how much of an airplane this thing is. This thing will just lift up, fly away. And everyone's trying to figure out, or if not figured out, or trying to keep it to calm down. Well, that's your answer. Adjustable trim tabs, get them. Best thing you can do to keep this thing plain on the water, planted, and just going. So Boat Biz, dual rudder, Boat Biz, adjustable trim tabs, keep it planted, keep it going. Highly recommend upgrade. If your first thing, if I got this boat, is probably those trim tabs, and go from there. But yeah, I can't even tell you the fast. I think the fastest I ever got this was maybe 60, even with this setup. XT90 connectors also. But some of these guys have a stock setup and they're saying they're running 60 something, 70. Maybe. I get probably. I don't know. it's all about trial and error, glass water, trim, weight adjustment. Everything comes into effect on water. So, but I think highest I got around is probably 60 or so, even with this setup. Going through a lot of prop changes and trying to find a nice setup for it. But yeah, if you're interested in getting this boat, I highly recommend. Keep it stock. The minute you do props, look into an ESC. Upgrade that ESC. You can keep the 3674 1900, but I highly recommend either OSC Raider, Fly Color, Hobby Wing makes a nice 180 Seeking V3. And I hear a lot of people run into issues with those V3s, 180s, I believe, saying how, oh, it burnt down, this and that, and stuff like that. But I think it's really due to them not programming their lipo cell count in the programming card. So make sure whenever you get any of these ESCs, always pick up your program card, or if you want to do it by the controller and go through the steps like that, the beeps, so be it. But always program your thing. Timing, LVC, lipo count, always put that into effect. Just so the less it has to think for you, the better. You know, that's my tip for you. But yeah, first things first, keep it stock. You're gonna upgrade the prop. Start looking to ESC, because there's a good chance if you think you're gonna throw that and do laps constantly around the place with a big prop, you're gonna blow that ESC down. It's just weather or timing, when it's gonna happen. But yeah, man. Always looking for comments. Leave it in the links below, or I'll probably try to check it out if anything. Safe.